Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I got a special video. It's not my own gameplay footage, but it's submitted from a viewer, K174, and they said that they used Shadow Metang and went on a crazy win streak with it. I haven't seen any of this footage yet, so I'm going to be reacting to it live. We'll see how it goes, because I know a lot of people are thinking Shadow Metang is probably a little bit inflated in the rankings. Reminds me a little bit of Grumpig of last season, where it's ranked really high, but it doesn't perform as well into meta. So let's see if K174 can prove people wrong. Alright, let's get into this first battle here. Shadow Metang, as you can see in the lead. And it's going to be a Diggersby and a Greninja in the back. I had this on 2x speed. Ooh, great catch. Wow, really good catch. And catches a Rock Blast too. So that would have been resisted damage on the Metang, but either way, this is also early battles, right? So of course we're going to see some of the funkier movesets, but definitely not a great matchup, all things considered. He's going to get the shields. I don't even know my Ice Fang counts to Hydro Cannon, so I don't even know how much I would overfarm in this situation, but you can flip switch advantage here. Chooses not to. Okay, let's see what this player's going to do. All right, in comes a Venusaur. Well, that's fantastic for the player here, and whoo, that side shot does a lot of damage. Obviously, some of the gameplay here, maybe not the most crisp from the opponent side of things, but you know, that's what happens in the early ranks. I showed it in my last video myself too, so that'll happen. But we'll take those. All right, that could have been I guess a little bit disastrous, maybe not too much, because the Metang had a lot of energy loaded, so it could have done some damage even to the Corsola. But that being said, at this point in time, not really much needs to be done. Nightshade's gonna come through, and then yeah, this is gonna be pretty solid. Oh, and there's still the Frogate in the back. You know, these moves actually hit a lot harder than I thought. I mean, obviously super effective into a Venusaur, but that's a non-Shadow Venusaur, so I'm curious to see how the matches continue. Oh, it looks like there was already 3 wins there in that set. I think it's possible that's yeah, it's I don't know exactly how many battles there is in total, but yeah, maybe they didn't record the first couple. That's fine. Okay, another Shadow Metang going Side Shock into it. I think Gyro Ball is a better move to throw here. Okay, just going to tank up all this damage. Kind of wild, actually. Okay, now going to swap over. Knows that they could tank the Side Shock, obviously, because we saw the first one, and there's no way they're at the Gyro Ball yet. Okay, and we draw out the Samurott. This is interesting. I mean, I think the team composition makes sense. I think a Annihilape in the lead would be pretty disastrous. But outside of that, I think you have a lot of play into most things. Some of the fire types are pretty annoying. Okay, a lot of energy load though. I like this combo play a lot because if they shield, then you get the second shield right away too. Okay, in comes Gyro Ball. Yeah, Gyro Ball is definitely the better move to go. They're both resisted, but psychic damage is double resisted, right? Because the steel and the, oh my gosh, and you get the Side Shock off on the closet. I'm very curious to see how much this damage does. Okay, they're going to shield it. That's fine. Oh wait, we get to another one. Dude, that's huge. All right, now we got to see it. And okay, I mean, it's a decent amount, but not as much as I thought it was going to be. But Clodsire is also stupid bulky at this point too. Yeah, I can just let these moves go and finish off with Greninja. I think this is another Sludge Bomb. I'm not sure what happened here. I think the opponent probably just closed out their app. People do this sometimes, you know. This is the real rage quit situation, just wasting people's time. But you know, it is what it is. Don't understand it. Never done it myself, but it is what it is. All right, yeah, as you can see here, going to still continue running this team. Like I said, outside like Annihilape, I think this team's very, very strong into most things. Primate can be kind of annoying too, a little bit, but it's a fantastic lead. Whole team's actually really strong in Clodsire, so that's kind of nice. Doesn't look like they even built up to the Earthquake, so good counting. Yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time. You get the back-to-back Side Shock here. Going to overfarm a little bit, which is smart. Okay, they shield. Oh, and we catch. Nice. This is probably gonna be the Earthquake. Yeah, it is. Nice. Very, very nice. They probably... Okay, there was no charge back priority there. But, I mean, I guess they weren't expecting the Sludge Bomb, so... They have to throw at some point, right? If you don't want to take the earthquake damage. I think it's fine. Actually a pretty good play from the opponent there too. I'm not sure if they did that intentionally or not, because I don't know why they would even throw a sludge bomb in the first place. But sometimes people that aren't as skilled can make impressive plays, right? Or sometimes people that are very skilled can also make bad plays. So kind of goes on both ends. Okay, this Greninja is locked in though. I don't love this. Yeah, because then you risk getting, you know, in this situation, right? Where because they could now pivot out. That being said, you could definitely chunk this quite a bit. And because there's so much energy loaded and the timers are misaligned, I like this play a lot because then you could actually pivot out. So wasn't a big fan of the play initially, but now I'm a fan. Yeah, you could probably swap over to Metang at this point. Yeah. Oh, okay. Catching the move here. I mean, that's fine. I think at this point, you're probably coming... Okay, they could have swapped to Mana Bus at this point in time, but it didn't. So we'll definitely take that. But I was going to say, maybe you come in Greninja at that point too, right? But I don't know. These Gyro Balls are doing a decent amount of damage at least. You wouldn't charge that priority with the Greninja, so it doesn't matter too much. I think that's a fine shield because you get this damage off, and even if they take you out beforehand, you know, you can still swap over. So unlikely they're going to bait with the aerial ace. So going to be a 5-0 in this first set. Obviously we missed some of the earlier battles, but this is the earlier ranks, of course. So obviously some of the teams are a little bit on the bunkier side of things, but as they continue to climb, the teams are going to get harder, and I'm already seeing it right here. Alright, I'm very curious how this plays out because, oh, going straight for the side shock. This nice dash is going to kind of hurt, though. Oh, that's a ton of damage. Interesting. Okay. They let it go. I mean, I don't know this matchup, but, oh, okay. Okay, they swap over to the Blastoise. This is fine. I probably would have just swapped straight away to the Digger Speed because Greninja has, like, I think everything has a little bit more play than the Metang does into the Scizor. But that being said, grabbing shields here is really nice. Could be a Skull Bash. Is it worth shielding? I guess so. Because then you had to force the Scizor to throw probably a Trailblaze. Good timing here. We're going to charge that priority, I think. Yeah, nice. Alright, so if Scizor comes in, at this point it's pretty low as well. Oh man, you can see the furious taps here. I'd probably just let this go. Yeah, you could just quick attack down. I don't think they get to another move. They're going to try. Oh, they don't get to it. Whoa, what? Okay, this is going to be a really tough game. I don't know how they win this. Oh, we get the debuff right away though. That's pretty big. Alright, so I feel like the opponent's lose con here is going like Skull Bash. Oh wait, why would they go Skull Bash? It's all I guess no, yeah, there's no way they would go Skull Bash. Wow, another attack drop. I probably would have shielded that first one. Oh, they went Skull Bash now? They actually did go Skull Bash. I was actually surprised by that. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Wow. That endgame is kind of crazy. Without the debuff, that could have been disastrous. I do think that maybe shielding that second Sparkling Aura is worth it too, right? Because the Skull Bash would do less damage. And if they just went for another Sparkling Aura, it'd be double debuffed, right? But yeah, that was a super close game. I did not think... Once I saw that Lapras in the back, I did not think there was a win con there. But I think the fact that it was Shadow Lapras also helped make that matchup a little bit easier. Whoa, could it? Whoa, what? They couldn't even shield that? I've never seen that bug before. Not being able to shield, but also not lighting out completely. That's so weird. Alright, well, we get the... Oh, that's a really nice catch. That's not easy to catch either, because these are one-turn moves. Okay. Well, we draw out the Jump Bluff. Honestly, these games are kind of crazy, because I'm just sitting here thinking, like, how do they win this? But, I mean, things are looking okay for now. Obviously, this Jump Off's not going to have too much utility into this Metang. I need to double check, too, if Gyro Ball is the better move to throw or Side Shock. My guess is Side Shock. It's probably, like, it's very likely to be more energy efficient. I just don't know if it's necessarily always going to be the better move or not. Or the more damage move, I should say. Oh, they don't even shield that first Scorching Sand? I mean, now you could just go straight Fire Punch. I mean, you would have to build this with Scorching Sand, but they still have 2 shields, and you can't quick attack this down, so kind of have to go for this. I think not shielding these are fine, because you're not going for a Scorching Sand anyway at this point. Oh, wow, they're still not shielding? What the heck? Yeah, that's a fine shield. Okay. Oh, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, you just go for the Fury card down. Actually, this is fine. It's actually worse if they didn't take you out there. So a good point for if the opponent somehow is watching this, you need to have energy to farm that down. You want to be able to farm that down. You don't want the Metang to go down because you need energy. But I guess like at that point too, there's very little health on both the Alola Marowak and what was it? A Lapras. Yeah, it's a Lapras in lead. Okay, right into some Q times. Well, to be expected, because I don't know if this player's lost yet, but definitely hasn't lost since the last set. So my guess is that the players they're going to face is pretty high. Wow, it's crazy. I've never seen a Shadow Metang at GBL yet, and we've already seen at least 2 in the opponent's teams already. Kind of wild. I don't know why everyone's going Psyshock here, though. I mean, people are just maybe newer to the Pokemon, but like, you need to go Gyro Ball. Psyshock is double resisted with the Psychic and the Steel type. Gyro Ball is single resisted. Yeah, it would make a big difference. All right, they're going Psyshock here. That's a fine charge deck priority, I think. I don't know if that's worth shielding, though. Probably not. Just save the shields. Okay, I like that undercharge. I like that a lot, actually. And they didn't even swap out. Whoa. Okay, I mean, whole team's really strong into this. You could maybe go for the combo play. Yeah. I think this is fine combo play, because if they shield, then you just get their final shields. Oh, okay. It's actually not enough to get out. Unfortunate that you have the shield here, but at the end of the day, they have 1 Pokemon left. So, how bad could it be? Ooh. Maybe could get off of this next one. No, not quite. But that's fine. Really good matchup in the back end here. What was their lead? Their lead was Metang, which means they were super weak to Diggersby. I mean, it makes sense how they played that out, right? Only thing I would do differently here is probably throw the Night Touch a little sooner in case you boost, right? Like that. Like you could have got the other one off because you're like almost at 3 now at this point, right? But I don't think it matters too much because still plenty of still has a shield remaining. But yeah, anytime because it's 3 turns to 3 turns, so might as well if you could boost early, might as well go for that boost early. Okay, well, I have a really good Shadow Metang that I'm personally a little bit itching to try to use. I just don't know if it's worth it, but it does look pretty good here. All right, this is obviously a very bad matchup. Probably going to go for the catch. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Maybe goes for a catch now? Okay. Well, forces them to throw at least, which is good. I was like, what is that sound? It's sprinklers outside. Okay. This is actually quite good too, because you draw the Moltres, which is kind of annoying for... I mean, I don't know. It's annoying for the Metang, but at the same time too, you resist the fly damage and the Brave Bird damage. But the Sucker Punch damage really adds up here. Alright. Oh, go for the combo play here. But this is a Psyshock though. Do they shield this? Okay, they do. Oh, it doesn't get the Gyro Ball off anyway. I'll probably go for the Gyro Ball if you can't get the double. But I mean, because you won't be able to get the Gyro Ball anyway, right? Like double Gyro Ball. So your best bet is maybe get into double Psyshock, but yeah. Either way, draws this out. I mean, this thing's not great. What? This thing is completely walling off this Dusclops. So I'm not really sure. Like even if they have Fire Punch, you wall it off. I don't think there's a single thing that's non-resisted actually. This Greninja is a huge core breaker, though. Have we seen their third? I don't think so. Health is pretty low at this point. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's like the perfect thing to see in the back. It's going to do a ton of damage. Oh, just one-shots. Wow. Okay, like I said, I'm watching these games, I'm like, man, I don't really see the clear win con here, but winning has been happening for sure. Let me see if I can look more closely at the next... finish like when they claim the set. I just want to see like how many wins they have in a row, right? Like if they've lost a single game or not this season, because that's kind of crazy if they haven't. But yeah, and these are like definitely facing like actual like players that kind of know what they're doing, right? Like Dunsparce's not super meta anymore, but like no one builds with Dunsparce if they don't actually PvP, right? And yeah, I probably would have swapped out at this one though, but I don't know. Going for the catch? Has to. Ooh. Okay. Wasn't quite able to get there. I think now. Okay. This is fine though. You do beat Mana Buzz here. And again, they just don't really have great answers to this Diggersby actually. Which means that they probably won't have great answers to this Greninja. But shields are all the way down, which is not ideal. I hope they don't go for a combo play with the Metang here, because you don't really want to come into Mana Buzz. Especially a Snarl Mana Buzz, right? If it was Air Slash Mana Buzz, maybe. But, oh, okay. Going Calm for it. Oh, and going for the Psyshock bait again. I mean, this is, oh, okay. A little bit dicey there. I probably would go for the Gyro Ball, especially with that much energy. But they don't shield anyway, so I guess it ends up working out. Wait, hold on now. Might get a shield here. That's good. That's really good. This is still kind of a tough. I mean, you wall this off, but... Oh, and they catch on the Dunsparce? What the heck? Well, if they go Aqua Tail here, it's... I mean... I think I would have gone Crunch first, because you need 2 moves here. I think a Crunch and an Aqua Tail would have been fine. Is there a move banked on the Diggersby? Oh, they just throw right away. Okay. Oh, there is. Oh, nice. Wow. Again, that end game looked pretty dicey there, but it worked out. I probably wouldn't bait so much Psyshock into a Dark type because it is double resisted. All right, let me see. Oh no, I don't think I can see it, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's the footage. Okay, so we can see here 15 game. Oh no, that was from past season. I don't know how many exact wins there was, but that was 10 in a row at least. Shout out to K174 for the footage. And yeah, let me know what you think down below. Did you give Shadow Metang a try yourself or not? It looks like K174 did not lose with it. I don't know how far they went with this too. I think in their original submission, let me just read this message real quick. Currently was 15 and 15 with it. All right, I actually have a screenshot of this, so I'll just throw this on the screen right here. So actually up to this point, they did not drop a single game so far. Obviously still in the lower ranks too, but still not losing to any teams right there is still quite nice. So give it a shot yourself. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and share, subscribe for future content, hit that notification bell to get alerted right when I post a new video. And I'll catch you all in a stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming some of my own battles and maybe do a tier list. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, have a good one and peace out.